My name is Arija Sadhan. I'm the sister of Abdurrahman Sadhan, who've been enforced disappeared since March 2018. When he was arrested, he was working with the Red Crescent headquarters office in Riyadh. He's a humanitarian aid worker. So basically, the secret police just showed up out of nowhere at his office at the Red Crescent. And that was around noontime, and they escorted him. And from that moment, nobody knows where he went. Nobody can contact him. My brother, unfortunately, was one of those targeted by the Twitter spies, or rather, by the Saudi officials. Basically, he had an anonymous Twitter account like many other Saudi people, and he was expressing his opinion. He was criticizing, issues related to social justice, human rights. He wasn't actually that heavy in terms of his activism or even criticism. He didn't really have much interest in politics, but it was more of a personal expression. He just liked to express his opinion. And when you're actually following Twitter, especially in Saudi Arabia, it's easy for you to feel like you can't stay silent, and you want to talk, you want to express, and it's something normal. It's a normal human aspect. You have to express yourself. So he was expressing his opinion, and because of his honest nature, he built a large following. He had thousands of people, thousands of followers, and that's probably one of the reasons triggered that they would go after him. Although there are many other accounts who didn't even have large following. I heard later that they were also targeted and imprisoned. So clearly, there's no room for any freedom of speech in Saudi Arabia. When I decided to talk about it publicly, I started with Twitter, since Twitter is the main platform to talk about these issues, especially in Saudi Arabia. So I simply posted, "Where is my brother?" And after that, I started receiving threats immediately, and I was really shocked by the amount of hatred and the level of the threats that I was receiving. I was like, all I said is, "Where is my brother? What's wrong with that? We're in the 21st century. How is this even that possible?" It's really strange that there is no rules to govern these issues and to monitor human rights abuses, especially in a country as big as Saudi Arabia. So I'm really hopeful for a positive resolution for these issues. I'm really hoping, obviously my brother is not the only one. There are thousands of other people who are suffering the same fate. So by speaking up and continuing this effort, I'm hoping that there'll be a positive change, and the human rights will be looked at, and correct whatever issues that's going on in terms of human rights abuses to be corrected, and those people to be freed. All I want is my brothers to be with his family. All I want is we go back to normal and just live a normal life, and have this nightmare ended. That's all we want. It's just my brother to be fine and get back to his family. My mom have suffered enough. We all have suffered enough, and no one deserves that.